ISUPK.
Jesus Christ believed in black supremacy. Jesus Christ died for his people. And we're going to find out in the Bible. I'm going to prove to you that that pork chop pent behind the pulpit has been lying to you your whole life. I'm going to prove to you that your grandma that got that white Jesus on her wall, she been lying to you her whole life. Let me tell you something, black man. We need to separate from this place, man. We need to understand that we have an identity. We have a culture. We can't be out here parading around in a ninja outfit thinking we Chinese. We can't be out here parading around with a tulip on our heads thinking we some Arabs. We ain't no damn Arabs, man. Let me tell you something. You go to an Arab's business and you ask them for an application. You ask them if you can hire them. What's gonna happen, black man? What's gonna happen?
Call the police on you?
He gonna say, my brother, yeah, my brother, no, my brother, I can't hire you, my brother. Let me tell you something. That's not your brother, man.
That's right.
Your brother's getting shot in the streets out here, man. Your brother is Alton Sterling. Your brother is Eric Garner getting choked by the cops. That's your brother. And Jesus Christ knew there was a problem. He knew that his people were in hellish conditions. He knew the only way he can love his people is by separating. He knew the only way that he can love his people is by being a racist. And when I say being a racist, that means loving your people. Let me tell you something. We in Chinatown, right?
Yeah.
Why is there a Chinatown? Where's the black town?
Where?
Where's the Hispanic town?
Where?
The Chinese know to separate. They'll take 20 people, throw them in an apartment. Next thing you know, they opening up businesses. They got nail salons. Listen, our towns right here are ghettos. Our barrios are destroyed. Where the Native Indians at? Who can tell me where there's a reservation? I want one person to tell me where the reservations are. They've been destroyed by some beast, some monster that's plaguing the earth, that's pillaging, that's robbing, that's stealing everyone's identity. He's in Iraq. He's in Yemen. He's in Libya. He's in Egypt. He's all over the world, conquering and dividing the people. He's in South America. He's in Central America. He's in the Caribbean, conquering and dividing the people. Let me get Matthew 1 and 21. We don't see who Jesus Christ really was. He ain't no pansy white boy with blue eyes and blonde hair. That's not him. That's not Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is a man of war. You know what I'm saying? Jesus Christ was trying to tell you, you need to establish brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? You need to stop sleeping with your brother's wife. You need to stop killing your brother in these streets, man. Give me Matthew 1 and 21, Baba Kushab. Now, whenever you're ready.
The book of Matthew, chapter 1, verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son.
And she shall bring forth a son. This is talking about Mary, right? And here's the biggest misconception. For some reason, y'all Christians think that the Most High put semen in Mary and somehow she had a baby without a man. How foolish is that? Now that's a cult. I don't know, if any man believes that you can have a child without a man, without some semen, there's a problem right there. That's a cult right there. This woman is going to deliver a child. Let's find out what this child was about, what his mission was. What was Jesus Christ's mission statement? Let's find that out.
And thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people.
Jesus, we call him Yahweh in the Hebrew. which means savior or deliverer. He should save who?
His people.
Sounds like Chinese people?
His people.
Africans?
His people.
What was Jesus Christ? What was his race? Anybody know?
Black.
In the Bible, what more specifically, what was his race? Was he Chinese?
Judah. Yeah.
He was Jewish, right? He was a Jew.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So let me ask you something. When it says he came to save his people, who's he talking about?
Right here.
If I'm Puerto Rican and there's people that are trying to take over my land, right? And I said, you know what? I gotta save my people. What am I talking about?
Hispanic.
Am I talking about the whole world?
No.
No, I'm talking about my people.
Pacific, yes.
He's coming to save his people. Did he say all people?
For he shall save his people.
His people. He didn't say all. He said his people. Let's find out who his people are. That's what we got to find out. Let me tell you something. You see this sign right here? This sign's so spiritual about this sign right here. Everybody walks by, right? They on Ancestry.com, FamilyTree.com, and they're trying to find out who they are, right? And listen, one time I went to my sister threw a party, right? And my cousin was like, oh, I just got my results from Ancestry.com, right? Let me tell you something. This brother he has 15% Chinese. He was 10% Irish. I think he had some Samoan or some Hawaiian in there. The list went down the list. We're trying to tell you, this is who you are, black man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna see the word Haitian in the Bible. You ain't gonna see the word Puerto Rican in the Bible. You ain't gonna see the word Chinese in the Bible or Nigerian. But these biblical names right here is who you should identify with. Jesus Christ comes from the same stock. You know what I'm saying? He's a black man that was from the hood, just like me and you. You know what I'm saying? So why would, listen, if I'm from the hood, am I gonna go to suburbs and try to save white people? Or I'm gonna go into my hood, into my barrios, into my ghettos, and try to save my people. Try to get them off drugs. Try to tell these women, don't kill your babies. We need those soldiers. You know what I'm saying? The mass murders that women are committing with these abortion clinics in our hood. Imagine how many soldiers we would have right now. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me get Matthew 10, verse 5 through 7. Jesus Christ was trying to tell his disciples, don't go into these other areas, man. Don't go to the ways of the Arabs. Don't go to the ways of the Chinese. He said, go to your people, man. Go to your hood. Go save your people. Get your people off crack, man. Tell your women to stop being whores, man. Go and save your people. Let me get them Matthew 10, 5, 7.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 5. These 12 Jesus sent forth and commanded them, saying,
what?
Commanded them.
Jesus Christ commanded his disciples. He commanded them. What?
Saying, go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Go not into the way of the Gentiles. Go not to the Chinese. Go not to the Africans. Go not to the Arabs. Don't go there. And definitely don't go to the white man. You go to the white man, next thing you know, your voice gets all perky. You know what I'm saying? You're wearing a suit and tie. You're shaving your face. All your manlyhood goes out the window. The minute you go and date a white woman, good night. You would have forgot you were black, man. You're like, black? You looking at your people's like they disgusted. Like, oh, look at these filthy black people. Look at them.
That's true.
Yeah, you start to change, man. Let me tell you something. Oh my God, let me tell you something. We gotta wake up, man. This place right here is a cesspool. All the nations out here, man. And the Christian church is telling you, oh, I gotta go save everybody. You need to love everybody. Let me tell you something. You tell me one person out here that loves everybody. It's impossible to love everybody. You're gonna have your people that you should love, and you're gonna have everybody else. It's like if you have 5 pair of jeans, right? There's one pair of jeans that's your favorite. That's the one you wear in the clubs, you wear into events, and then that's that other jean that you go outside and you do construction with, or you fix your pipes or something. You know what I'm saying? You don't love everybody. It's impossible to love everybody. Either you love one or you love the other. Ain't no in between. Ain't no yay and it's either yay or nay. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no gray area in this. You know what I'm saying? Love is a commandment by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show you how Jesus Christ showed the perfect love. He showed the perfect love. You know how he showed the perfect love? He knew to separate from the Romans. He knew to separate from these other nations. Because you can never love a black man by being with a white woman. And listen, black man, I know you've been watching Kung Fu movies your whole life. And you think you Bruce Leroy. You know what I'm saying? You over here doing hi-ya and karate chops. You are not no Chinese, man. We have our own culture, man. We have our own way that we rock. We have our own swag. The whole world knows that we are special kind of people. They want to dress like us. They want to act like us. You know what I'm saying? They want to rock with us. They just don't want to be us, though. They just don't want to be a nigga in the hood. You know what I'm saying? There's no benefits to that. You know what I'm saying? There's no benefits to being a nigga in the hood trying to get an interview. You know what I'm saying? But the Chinese man, he breakdancing, he doing all kinds of, yeah, there you go, brother. That's what he's doing. He's doing that all day. That's your culture, black man. Everybody want to rap, right? I know y'all been worshiping Eminem lately, like he's a god. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Eminem has mimicked black people.
Culture,
you know what I'm saying?
Culture,
and the white man has lifted him up. Let me tell you something. Brother. We're gonna prove to you that Jesus Christ is a racist, man. And there's nothing wrong with that. Listen, Donald Trump got into the White House by being racist. Right. America was built by racism. Right. All these buildings right here were built of people getting whipped in their backs. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you something. Don't get it twisted. Christ is gonna come back, and he's gonna deal with these other nations. And if you don't get right and learn how to love your brother, learn how to love your sister, he's gonna deal with you too.